You're listening to KTDT Tucson. We're 99.1 FM downtown radio. You're tuning into SpeakerBox X, Subtraining's Hip Hop in Effect, with your host V-Riv. We have a very special guest today. She goes by Psalm1, a.k.a. Hologram Kizzie, and we're going to be chopping it up. We're going to be talking about her early musical influences, how hip hop came into her life, and her music career. So let's go ahead and get started with, where were you born and raised?
What's going on? Born in Chicago, Illinois. Born and raised.
Who were your major musical influences growing up?
Growing up, I was always inspired by Stevie Wonder. That's my all-time favorite. Prince, Michael Jackson. I was really big into pop music growing up. A lot of my world was shaped by your big classic kind of 80s and 90s pop artists. But then when it came down to rap, my biggest influences has been vintage Snoop, Jay-Z. Black Thought is my favorite rapper, period. But it just kind of depends on what you want your rappers for. Because I got Snoop as my best rapper ever. I got Jay-Z as the most influential business-wise. So, but Black Thought is my favorite MC, period.
That's cool. That's cool to know. How did hip hop come into your life?
My mom kind of liked hip hop, but in the late 80s, it was still real old school stuff. So while I thought it was cool, hip hop didn't really knock me over the head till around 7th grade. And that was during when the G-Funk era started popping off. So I remember Snoop Dogg's Lottie Dottie cover of the Slick Rick song. I remember when that came out on Doggy Style, that was one song that I was really running back a lot, playing on repeat for days on end. So I think that that first Doggy Style album was really one of the first times that I was really, really into a hip hop album, a lot.
Wow, okay. How did you decide that you wanted to be a hip hop artist? How old were you and where were you?
Well, I tried to write my first rap when I was 8 years old, and it just sucked. So I never really kind of thought about it as a profession until I was in college.
Okay.
When I was at the University of Illinois, I actually put out an EP right before my senior year in college, and I actually sold them.
Nice.
So once I actually sold a piece of music, it was kind of a light bulb went off in my head. Wow, people would actually buy my music from me. So that was the end of my college career is when I really thought that, man, I could be a professional rapper.
That is cool. That's really cool. We're going to go ahead and take a musical break. I'm going to go ahead and play the track So Silly from Psalm1, a.k.a. Hologram Kizzie, and this is off her 2014 album called Hug Life.
Him? Do you tell him that he's the one? Tell me, do you worry about him when he's out there having fun, yeah? And tell me how you want him, and you give him everything that he needs. You so silly, then why you here with me? So you love him, so you love him, so you love him, so you love him, so then why you right here with me? So you love him, 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 so oh, you so silly. Do you love him, 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 do you love him? And you right here with me. You so silly. Oh, you so silly. So tell me, do you love her? Do you say she's your everything? And have you met her mother? Why you ain't got a ring yet? tell me how you want her, and she gives you everything that you need. You so silly. Why you right here with me? You so cute. And you right here with me. Boy, you so silly. So why you right here with me? You so silly. Oh, you so silly.
I miss you, but that's not the issue. So damn smart, I wish I knew how to quit you. They call you Song, but me, I call you Crystal. It's so hard finding somebody who fits you. Baby, you know I twist you, but that's this issue. Oh my God, I wish I knew how to quit you. Love you so much, and I bust with you. I'm the one who gets you. Come here, let me get you.
How can you say you love me? So silly. Oh, you so silly. Oh, you so silly. How can you say you love me? Oh, you so silly. You're so silly. Oh, you so silly.
You're listening to 99.1 FM Downtown Radio. You're tuning into SpeakerBox X, Subtraining's Hip Hop in Effect, with your host V-Riv. We have a very special guest in the house. She goes by Psalm 1, a.k.a. Hologram Kizzie. We just played So Silly from her album, Hug Life. And I wanted to talk about that album, Hug Life. What was the concept behind that album?
I had done, I was playing with like pseudonyms and name changes, and kind of was influenced by 2 Chainz, who had done a major name change in his career, and it was very successful for him. So I was really influenced by that at the time, and that was during a time where I wasn't getting much leeway in with the label I was on. So I was trying to figure out ways to put out like full concepts and stuff that I had been like really working on, and so my pseudonym, Hologram Kizzie, gave me the freedom to kind of work on this concept called Free Hugs, which I did with A+ from Souls Initiative. Him and his brother, they were a group called C7 or Compound 7. They made me a bunch of beats that were like kind of dance beats, and I did a whole tape off that called Free Hugs, which is available on my Bandcamp page, and it's also on my SoundCloud. And that was just a free tape with me just kind of like trying different sounds, like playing with dance music and electronic music more. And then after that, I decided to take those concepts from the Free Hugs tape and apply it to a full album. I was fortunate enough at the time to partner with a local label in Chicago for the full album. So I was able to take these concepts of like love and trust and growth to a full album concept. And Hologram Kizzie was just kind of like my updated version of an old rap name that I already had. So it's kind of like reaching back into some of these old concepts that I had and really getting it to light again.
It was beautifully done. I love that album. That album, at least for me, it was the album of the year for me. When you dropped that in 2014, that was like the album I was listening to on rotation. So you did a great job.
I appreciate that. A lot of work went into that.
Yeah, I know. I could tell. It was very new. It just was fresh. So your new album, Flight of the Wig, what inspired you to have your new album called that?
First, it's just funny. It's just very descriptive. When you think of wigs flying, for me, it just makes me laugh. And I wanted to, it's funny because after coming out with Don't Get Lazy Now, which is my first project in like 3 years. And, it was a short and sweet 3 songs. While I was figuring out how to put that out and what strategy I was going to use, it just kind of like dawned on me, hey man, maybe you're really inspired right now. You should kind of strike where the iron's hot. So I had been inspired for like a year or 2. And because I was so inspired and was writing songs kind of fast and songs that I really, really liked, I was like, man, let me just snatch some wigs right quick. And, you know, after this Don't Get Lazy Now, just hit them with a full album. And saying full album is still like, it's all relative, right? There's 9 tracks, 27 minutes and 9 tracks isn't a long album, but it is considered an album today. And it's just kind of like a really quick, sort of powerful, like, almost like smack in the face, like, you know, like snatch my wig, you know. So I wanted to let people know that like I never really went away, but hearing me now, you can hear like a different power in my voice, and just came to snatch the wig right quick.
Nice. So, what is your opinion on the state of hip hop?
It's a good question, because on the one hand, it seems like it's in a terrible place because of kind of like mumble rap and all these like new rappers kind of like going directly to jail right after they get on, and a lot of sort of enablers and abusers being celebrated daily. You know, it can seem like hip hop is a dark place, but I really feel that we're in almost like a renaissance time now, where hip hop is getting older, right? It's like over 30, and a lot of people are really discovering hip hop throughout different ages. So it's multi-generational now, which means that it's really actually like thriving. The fact that hip hop is still like a global, like the #1 genre of music and has been for a very long time, speaks volume about, you know, how fresh and how dope hip hop still is. So while we have our problems, it's not in a bad place. I think hip hop is in a really good place right now.
Cool. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take a musical break. I'm gonna go ahead and play Flight of the Wig off your new album, Flight of the Wig, and this is song 1.
So you have long, you have short, you have medium length. Trying to be Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. I mean, you know, be a little Mary J. Blige.
I do love me a Mary.
Hands in the air, handful of hair. Dragging them. Damn, don't be scared, we just up in here dazzling. Flight of the wig, watch them lace fronts. How you buddy with them fake stuff? Potent, the smoke show it. Psycho, we be rolling, throwing bows wet. Fight up pressure, luck, I be cutting up. Knock the Remy off a mannequin with uppercut. Give me all those butters, what? I told y'all don't touch it. My hair is a mane and your main chick love it. Plus some people know me out in public. I ain't nowhere near famous, I'm just heinous and they with it. I told y'all don't touch it. My hair is a mane and your main dude love it. Plus some people know me out in public. I ain't nowhere near famous, I'm just heinous and they with it. Fly that wig if you tired of the bullshit. Had it up to here and I hear what you do with it. She a fool with it, fly to the wig, give me fist, I'm too vicious. Ooh, this stay all up in my business. Friendships be distant, at least I got equipment. Broadcasting live, revolutionary. I'm spitting for the fearful cause it do get scary. I ain't dropped in a while, almost killed my smile. Had to relocate, fortitude and being quiet. Niggas never wanna have a couple up seats. Risk of FOMO, got them really up weak. You can come and see me for everything I said. Fought rap patriarchy and I took the lead. Niggas left us to bleed, so I took the lead. Ate my words and it's tasting like a victory. You ain't gon' kill me, I'm that pedigree of excellence. Better wrap your wig tight, feeling right and people really fed up with the status quo. Captain Saberho just call me Harriet for harlots. And we got a section for the smart sluts. Fly that wig if you tired of the bitch. Had it up to here and I hear what you do with it. She She a fool with it. Fly to the wig, give me fist. I'm too vicious. Fly that wig if you tired of the fish. Had it up to here and I hear what you do with it. She a fool with it. Fly to the wig, give me fist. I'm too vicious.
You're listening to 99.1 FM, Downtown Radio, the antidote to corporate radio. You're tuning into SpeakerBox X, Subterranean Hip Hop in Effect, with your host V-Riv. We have a special guest in the house. She goes by Psalm 1. We just played Flight of the Wig off her brand new spanking album called Flight of the Wig by Psalm 1. And we've been chopping it up, and we're going to continue to dive into the mind of Psalm 1. So, was there a life-changing event that is reflected in your music? And if there is, what album or tracks reflect that?
The Psalm 1 Love You album, the Poly album that I put out in 2015, that album was kind of recorded during a really dark period in my life.
Yeah.
Dealing with addiction and dealing with some domestic violence situations, and I was also dealing with just a lot of depression that I didn't realize I was going through until I came out of it. And that album is really special to me, considering how I feel like that album was a turning point for me, and I feel like that album turned out really great considering what I was going through. Looking back, you can hear with the projects I put out this year that I went through something. So the life-changing experience for me happened right after I put out the Poly album. I had a really violent event happen with a partner of mine, and I also was dealing with a lot of local drama and like stupid sort of bickering and like little dumb stuff happening kind of over the timeline. And the music was getting lost in like scene politics. So that kind of shed my depression and led me to not really release anything after my 2016 album, Gender Fender Bender, which was just like a physical only release. So that kind of period between 2016 and now marked me like really like figuring out why I wanted to do music, figuring out how I was going to continue doing music, because I knew the way I was getting music done was not the safest and it wasn't the healthiest for me. And I was also felt like I was losing sort of my grip on reality. So I moved to Minneapolis. I started working really, really, really closely with Angel Davenport and on her music, and just figuring out how she could like thrive even if I was feeling like I didn't want to do anything. So after kind of getting out of that domestic violence situation, figuring out what's happening in my group, and just moving to a safer space for me, I was able to do the music of Flight of the Wig and do the music for Don't Get Lazy Now. And you can kind of hear that I got better. You know what I mean? If you're like on one thing, it's like you sound like you are. You're going back to with throwback to Hug Life and stuff. Yeah. Like with Hug Life, it's like I was kind of starting to get into like the scene. It was me like figuring out new sounds and stuff, and I was still in a safe space. But when we get into like the Poly and then the Rapper Chicks first album, I was really in a dark place there. So
okay,
kind of hear the healing and this new stuff. So Flight of the Wig is like a therapy album for me for sure.
Okay. How did you come up with your artist name, Psalm 1?
The Bible, really. I grew up in like a pretty strict Christian household, and I always thought that some of the language in the Bible, some of the names in the Bible and stuff were like really pretty. Psalm just means songs or hymns. And when I was a shorty, even, I always wrote bars, but I was always writing full songs. And also songs, when you like spray it in graffiti or write it out,
Yeah.
The graffiti letters look really cool. So that was kind of like the clincher for me. I was like, oh man, I'm good on graffiti. Sign me up. So Psalm 1 is kind of a nod to my graffiti homies and the people that I came up with in hip hop.
Nice. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take a musical break. I'm gonna go ahead and play Twerking for Feminists by Psalm 1, and this is off her album Flight of the Wig.
You a feminist, twerk it, twerk it, twerk, 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 twerk. You a feminist, twerk it, twerk it, twerk it, twerk. I say. Bad bitties with vision in my bedroom. Smack me in the head with it. Get it, get it. Show me business plan, get ahead with it. Get it, get it. Freedom of expression with some leg, get it. When I put these heels on, feel my religion. Nasty, nasty like a preacher with a secret. Ask me why I left, boy, I was getting evil. Ask me why she left, boy, she preferred the evil. 5 a.m. my knees hit the floor. Grateful for another day to flip the pros. Multivitamin and a little dab. Call me Fresh Alina looking for good zaddy. Give me juicy, Lucy, deep dish, let me see it dip. Sleek when I speak, most freaks want a piece of it. Cheeks all over, let's play 401k. Twerk for the feminist, save for a rainy day. Twerk for the feminist, save for a rainy day. Twerk for the feminist, save for. She twerking for tuition, shake that ammunition. She twerking for some healthcare, we said, well, yeah. Everybody shook, yeah, made them look quick. You part of the problem if you hate the hook trick. Oh lordy, them shorties be the oldest profession. Check the confession, it's epic. If you ain't the baddest in the set, don't sweat it. Keep that vision tight and rise without your credit. I pledge allegiance to the mega. Churchy with my words and love the puppies in your sweater. If you got a hero in your life, better wife her. Need a big spoon for the night, bruh. And she sweeter than a foot rub, and an Obama than a good drug. All cash and she saved for it. All rainy day for it. You a feminist, twerk it. Save for a rainy day. You a feminist, twerk it. Rainy day for it. You a feminist, twerk it. Save for a rainy day. You a feminist, twerk it. Rainy day for it.
We're 99.1 FM, Downtown Radio, the antidote to corporate radio. You're tuning into SpeakerBox X, Subtrainings Hip Hop in Effect, with your host V-Riv. And I've been chopping it up with Psalm 1, and we just played the track Twerking for Feminists off her brand new spanking album, Flight of the Wig. And I wanted to ask you, what inspired you to write that track?
It actually originally started out with as a Rapid Chicks track. And but the more we, the producer Bionic, we were just kind of talking about, like, who are you really talking to? Like, is this just like a strip club song, or is this deeper? And I was like, it's deeper than a strip club song. I mean, strip club music has its place. A lot of, like, dope art has come out of the strip club, and really just, you know, the whole, like, shaking booty sort of world. But I wanted to go deeper because a lot of people kind of, you know, look down on sex workers, and they look down on people who strip, and, you know, people who do cam girl stuff, things like that. And they never talk about, like, kind of what females identify with, you know, who participate in these sort of jobs. And, you know, twerking shouldn't be anything to be ashamed of. And women express themselves in all different kinds of ways, and women use their bodies to further their lives, to make their lives better. Like, there aren't everybody who is stripping and everybody who is doing sex work isn't like a piece of crap, you know what I mean? Like, everybody
true.
Who's participating in twerking or twerking contests or, like, stripping, like, there's a lot of, you know, people like to joke about it, but a lot of strippers strip to pay their way through school, you know? So it's like, they're using their bodies to better themselves. So, and I think any female who understands her worth and understands her body and understands her power is intrinsically a feminist, you know? So
yeah,
that was like perfect for feminists. I like that.
okay. How has the hip-hop industry treated you as a woman?
I mean, like crap. I mean, isn't.
Oh, that's sad.
I mean, that's like the knee-jerk, like, kind of humorous reaction, like dark humor. I mean, hip-hop has always been like a male fantasy, right? So females have not always been the poster child of respect. Men, a lot of dudes in hip-hop are only seeing women as playthings or, bees and, a pimp, prostitute sort of situation. They're just like playthings for their own personal pleasure. So being a woman in hip-hop and fighting for your respect is a fight that you have to go in there knowing that, like, you're probably not just going to be given respect just off the top. You have to really come in, demand it, and have something to offer before that's given to you. So for me, I've been treated on the one hand, not that great, but on the other hand, being a woman and having the career that I've had and had the accolades and the respect I had for my pen, it's been good. I wouldn't want to be a male rapper. I wouldn't trade being a female rapper for anything. It's just made me stronger in everything that I set out to do.
Okay. All right. Your track that you dropped on Flight of the Wig called World War IV that features Angel Davenport. What inspired you to write that track? I really enjoyed that track.
What was the question? What inspired me to write?
Yeah, what inspired you to write that track? It was really beautifully done.
Thank you. I appreciate that. The first verse was actually a verse that I spit on tour, maybe like a year and a half ago. I did a European tour with my homie Ari the Reggae Man, and he always encourages people on tour with him to spit bars because he has like really rabid audience. And they love when rappers will just like freestyle or like do like a hotel freestyle. Or I had done like a driving freestyle before they got like a bunch of views and a bunch of people talking about it. And I was just kind of like slightly political raps. And I was driving, and then I decided to do it again. And we were in Stockholm, Sweden, and right before like a packed show. And I was just feeling like I was just in my bag, and I just like spit those bars in front of the mirror. And a lot of people kept saying like, "Yo, don't let these bars go to waste."
Yeah.
So it was like a year later, and I was picking tracks to Flight of the Wig. And I remember thinking, man, I got these really stellar verses sitting there, and I still had the beat that I spit. And I hit up the producer, and I was like, "This producer says I can have this beat, and I'm gonna flesh out the song." So I got just sat in my kitchen. The producer was like, "That beat is free." So I just sat, and like Angel came downstairs, and we were just vibing. And she helped me with some of the melodies, and I wrote the hook, but she's she's a much better singer than me, so it's like really cool when I can get
it balanced.
Yeah, so it just kind of really came together really organically, because like I said, I already had the first verse, and so I just needed the beat was so like old school, kind of like Chicago West Side, like the Chicago gave me that.
Yeah.
It gave me that vibe. I was like, it just needs like kind of harmony and like a bunch of melody in it. So it kind of came together like that, but definitely it was on the more militant side of things, because I do have a lot of ideas about where we are as a nation right now, the apocalypse and like things like that, and like how we need to be prepared and how we need to ready ourselves for whatever's next.
Nice. Okay. We're going to go ahead and take a musical break. I'm going to go ahead and play World War IV featuring Angel Davenport by Psalm 1, and this is off her brand new album, Flight of the Wig.
Yeah, finally, right? okay. Happy and black and I'm went up with white and the brown. Catching the flight for the pound. Rapping for y'all, I don't do it, I rap for myself. Who do I have to impress with this lit? Got giants who love me and hate me and shit who never could spit. Booties and squeezing. Put a fist up if you tired of the bitch. My therapist say I'm a mess, but I'm well adjusted. If you ain't, so go ahead and bust it. A Trump supporter, now I can't trust him. Up apologist, up the government, up all that tea, but I'll take the crumpets. Y'all got some more than a pack of grannies. They rap for clout, they rap for zannies. I'ma look up one day with a F Grammy. I feed off the doubt, queef all your fears. Bow to your knees when a queen appears. I'm knowing some legends got penises, but I'm standing right here and I pee when I sit. How the you tryna act innocent? Even I done smacked a chick, but don't glorify those horrid times. I just live and I make some mistakes, and I fix all the problems I can. They hate me cause I will stand up for what's right. Woke up with a label again, and believe me, they try to erase and replace what I do, but them people is not some. And if you ain't got no love for all of these freaks, get the f*** on.
Try to hold us down, never been the case. World War IV, revolution on my waist. They can't stop the pride, can't make me ashamed. World War IV, all the rules about to change. Try to hold us down, never been the case. World War IV, revolution on my waist. They can't stop the pride, can't make me ashamed. World War IV, all the rules about to change.
Darling, don't you weep, I'll hold it down, baby. Anybody creep, it's rockabye, baby. Right on enemies, should've told you I'm dangerous. My philosophy, I'm silky, you claiming I got suckers on my page. Politicians in my womb, they got shooters in the school. Kids we supposed to do target practice with my bros. Sold out shows on the road, so much pain in my soul. You can smell it on my clothes, take a look up in my eye. Why the fuck I need to lie? That's why this shit sounds so fine. Y'all need food and I make time. Made a way about the jam, medication in my hand. Slap the devil in his plans, make that goofy understand.
Try to hold us down, never been the case. World War IV, revolution on my waist. They can't stop the pride, can't make me ashamed. World War IV, all the rules about to change. Try to hold us down, never been the case. World War IV, revolution on my waist. They can't stop the pride, can't make me ashamed. World War IV, all the rules about to change. All the rules about to change, about to change. Yeah, about to change. The rules about to change, change.
We're 99.1 FM, Downtown Radio, the antidote to corporate radio. You're tuning into SpeakerBox X, Subterranean Hip Hop in Effect, with your host V-Riv. And we have a very special guest today. She goes by Psalm 1, and we just played World War IV featuring Angel Davenport off her brand new album called Fly to the Wig. We've been chopping it up. We've been talking about what inspired her to write that track. And now we're going to go ahead and delve into, are you touring right now?
That's why right now I had a Pride show last week, and then I'm doing a festival with the Rapper Chicks in a few weeks. We're putting together some dates for the fall. So, yeah, that's kind of, we're in like the planning stages of that now. So, just a few one-off dates this summer, and then, like I said, planning for something like more like a tour run in the fall.
Cool. All right. So the EP you dropped called Don't Get Lazy Now is in reference to what?
Just me not quitting. Literally. Like, when I moved to Minneapolis, I had a lot of professional and personal things that I just needed to figure out for myself. And I had a new scenery and perspective. And it was easy for me to potentially fall into old patterns. And I just always remember the saying where people say you can't expect, new things to happen for you if you do things the same way.
True.
So for me, I just kind of like everything that I've been doing, I kind of flipped it on its head. And, you know, just, I was doing like intermittent fasting, and I was doing like a really strict vegan diet. I was doing like yoga 3 times a week, going to the gym every day.
Good for you.
Yeah, just doing a lot of stuff that I wasn't doing before, and a lot of things started to come together for me. Like, I never really had visions before. I never was able to super visualize things. I was able to put things together always. Never really having like foresight months ahead of time and planning these things that I knew that like I had full control over. And when you have that kind of freedom, it's great, but you have to have drive and you have to have persistence to complete tasks. So for me, anytime I got like super tired, I would tell myself, like, don't get lazy now, don't get lazy now. And I would write it on pieces of paper, I would put it on whiteboards. I was literally was writing that sentence that I might get it tatted on because it's like very important phrase for me. Just, you know, when I feel like not, you know, I can't go any further, like, don't get lazy now. And 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, I have, you know, what I need to keep going, because I know what I want is something that I deserve and it's something that I can get.
Gotcha. Are you currently working on any new projects at the moment?
Yeah, we're working on the Rapper Chicks album. We're working on Angel Davenport's new album. And I actually have well, my part is done. I have a 3-track EP that is going to come out sometime after the Rapper Chicks and Angel stuff comes out. So,
all right.
Yeah, I'm working on a bunch of music right now.
Nice. Cool. How can people follow and support your music?
The easiest way is to go to my Bandcamp, and it's Psalm 1, spelled out like my name, PSALMONE, psalm1.bandcamp.com. That's the way you can stream a lot of my music and purchase it. And those purchases go, you know, Bandcamp doesn't take a big percentage. And when you purchase an album off Bandcamp, it goes like right to my PayPal. So it's very easy to like directly support artists. Not just me, but any artist on Bandcamp. If you buy stuff off that website, it's really like a really easy and fast and direct way to support an artist.
Okay.
Also, follow me on Facebook. Psalm 1 Loves You. And then also, if you do like the streaming thing, Spotify thing, Apple Music thing, you know, making sure that you download and stream music on like the major platforms, especially Spotify, it definitely helps with the numbers game as well.
Cool. The track that you dropped off your EP, Don't Get Lazy, called Non-Binary, featuring Show You Suck and Sophia Iris and Angel Davenport. Eris, yeah. What inspired you to... What's that track about? What inspired you to write that track? This one's a fun one.
My homie. You know, we always... It's one of those age-old sort of sentiments that it doesn't matter what you identify as. Anybody can be a B word, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, male, female, gender non-conforming, non-binary, whatever you identify as, you know, you can still be, you know, like I said, a B word. So that was more of the sentiment. The track is about that. It's about, you know, I use a lot of like sexual connotation
I like that, yeah.
queer imagery to pique your curiosity, like, yo, what's she talking about? But it really is about just being a good person, like not worrying about what everybody else got going on. Stop being a beat, you know what I mean? Just be cool. Like, it doesn't even matter what you identify as, because, you know, if you're a good person, then things will fall into place and you'll end up learning more and causing more good than harm.
Nice. I like that. So we're at the tail end of the interview, and I asked this question to all my special guests. What are your words of wisdom to anyone aspiring to do what you do?
Just know that it's not, if you're trying to do, like, in terms of what I do, just know that the past is the past, and where you end up You had to go through all of that. So there are no easy, quick, overnight successes, no matter how big you are. You know, in some circles, I'm considered like an elite, super, like, you know, respected rapper. But things like that didn't happen overnight. You know, I was been writing raps for over 20 years now. I've been rapping for a very long time. And there was a point where I thought I was going to quit. And if I quit, and after I quit, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. Sure.
I wouldn't have this album that I'm so proud of. In spite of it is an album that, I mean, I bought my album because I'm articulating and doing stuff, but I'm still excited about this album. I want to hear it when I go to the gym. I want to hear it when I'm driving and stuff. But just knowing that, like, I couldn't have got to this point with this album had I not gone through all the BS that I've gone through. The good stuff, the bad stuff that made me want to, like, very much quit. In order for me to get here, I had to go through that. So anybody who's trying to be, like, a career artist, know that, like, a career means it's not just a job, it's something that you wake up every day. And the stuff that you're doing right now, you might not see anything from for 5 years. I mean, I got songs now getting a license that I made like 5-6 years ago. I had a song licensed for a video game, and it was like a verse that I did on a homie's track 10 years ago.
Wow.
And it, like, just randomly got picked up by a video game, you know? And
that's cool.
Got some money for that. It was like a song that I forgot it.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Just put in the work. And you'll get stuff out of it for sure. Okay.
It's been a pleasure and an honor to interview someone. I really enjoyed this conversation that we've had. I definitely want to interview you again once you drop new projects. I want to definitely have you back on the show and talk about those new if
I come that way on tour, I'll definitely give you a holler.
Yeah, definitely. All right, cool. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later.
Thanks.
All right, bye-bye.
Peace.
Such a ripe, juicy insult. The other side like an info. Screw everybody, I'm gender neutral, I'm panflexual. Block a sutra, hallelujah to the phoenix. Please rise off of that beneath. I mean it, the levels are terror threat. Have we looked at ourselves in the mirror yet? Ain't no to me, call it transgender. We brave as hell and I stand with you, huh? A boy possessing of the national type. Cross-dressing, how do you identify?
Be all types, bitch, non-binary, bitch, be all types, bitch, non-binary, we'll be alright. I'm all day, very sus, we're alright. I'm all day, very sus, bitch, be all types, bitch, non-binary, bitch, be all types, bitch, non-binary, we'll be alright. I'm all day, very sus. All day, very sus. Follow with a green pro, and that's you, and you. If you want to do, try to take us down, cause you little think a link on a skittle, making it rhyme. I can't taste the rainbow. X to the Jackson, a war, best boy, yo, from the nest, high five. Through the black and the white, figured out the light was me. Super Saiyan with tequila on the bubbly. Shut up, you. All of what they play. But they have mucks all day, just so they can hit it and pride. While I be bleeding, it's Jesus. Angel be preaching while you be leaning. You up if you hitting women, you up if you faking ignorant, you up if you watching say nothing. There's so many rapists in cases it's not on the news. You up if you plotting. I guess I am, it's a damn shame and not prepared to play parts. Mark stay silent, act like we lying, standing by legends all cause of they art. All these just be hating big and they real man cause my blood is toe to toe in the store with you. Dangerous and on call, nigga. I ain't scared to say names, man get real shit when blamed. There ain't no competition, we all just into the real implement change.
Hey, bruh, we ain't with no ish, bruh. Identify however you wanna identify, bruh. He, she, they, them, all that is valid, bruh. But we ain't up with no bruh. Not for the 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. You know how we move. We keep it real with no issues.